Oh yes, the rumors are true. I did in fact full port my net worth into Ansem. I am a week late on rent, and it's okay because I am extremely happy to be part of this social experiment. Taken from @poorgoat_ on X, who is actually one of the top traders. He turned 10K into over $1 million and is still holding his bag. Shout out to Poor Goat. This is what he says. Crypto has spent years trying to eliminate trust, right? And Ansem may be the biggest experiment in what happens when you put trust at the center of everything instead. Ansem holds roughly 60% of the supply. In almost any other meme coin, that sentence ends the conversation. Scam, dump incoming, move on. But Ansem isn't almost anyone else. He spent multiple cycles building a reputation few people in crypto have. Through bull markets, bear markets, mania, and collapse, he's built something more valuable than followers or engagement. Trust. That's what makes Ansem possible. Remember, this guy is someone who bought Solana at like 8 cents, and he's being trusted with 60% of the supply, which I think at like ATH, I think so far we've seen it's probably worth like 300 million in his Phantom wallet. So this has been crazy to see. The best comparison to Ansem is Mr. Beast on steroids, the black Mr. Beast on steroids. Mr. Beast built a multi-billion-dollar brand on a simple flywheel. Make money, give it away, generate attention. Use that attention to make more, then give away even more. Now attach a liquid asset to that model. If Ansem's 60% supply becomes worth billions, he can create moments that the internet has never seen before. Massive giveaways, life-changing prizes, viral events. I mean, this guy has already given away over like $8 million worth of Ansem in airdrops, and a ton of these people haven't sold. So that's another key reason to the success of this, is that the supply has been controlled in the right hands. Every giveaway brings attention to Ansem. That attention flows to Ansem, right? Where attention goes, money flows. And the bigger the coin, the more powerful the giveaways. That's the flywheel, and supply is only half of it. And we're seeing now the UGC across TikTok, Instagram, not just X. We've broken out of the CT bubble, and that is what we wanted. This is what's really gonna bring retail and onboard people. We want to take away that friction of onboarding people on a crypto, of making people think, oh, this is a scam, this is bad, you know, all that stuff. The coin is generating roughly $100,000 a day in creator fees. People aren't talking about this enough. Annualized, that's 36.5 million in Solana. And Ansem has said he has plans to give that away too. This isn't a creator sitting on a bag hoping that the chart goes up. This is a potentially self-funding attention machine generating tens of millions a year that gets recycled back into the people, the brand, and the coin. Then there's the infrastructure. One of the most watched podcasts on X, a trading terminal, BullpenFi, right? That's where I've told you guys to go and get your Ansem. And this keeps holders sticky inside the ecosystem. Multiple other revenue streams feeding the same machine. Attention creates revenue, and revenue funds giveaways. Giveaways create more attention, and this attention brings more people in. And the value of the supply that Ansem controls grows alongside all of this. People keep comparing ticker Ansem to ticker WIF, if you remember that from last cycle, which misses the point. Ansem helped push WIF to $1 billion multi-valuation without owning the brand, controlling the supply, generating 100K a day in fees, or having a podcast, a trading terminal, or an ecosystem of businesses around it. Ansem has all of that, and this hasn't been tried before on a mega large scale such as this. Of course, the whole experiment rests on one thing: trust. If almost anyone else held 60% of a token, the market would call it the biggest risk to the coin. With Ansem, the 60% is maybe the reason that there's no obvious ceiling, and why we have set targets of $5, $10, right? $5 billion, $10 billion market cap. Bigger supply leads to bigger giveaways. Simply put, bigger giveaways create more attention grows the ecosystem. Nobody knows how big this can get because nothing like it has really existed before with someone as trustworthy as Ansem. A creator with the trust to hold 60% of supply, tens of millions in annualized fees, multiple businesses feeding one ecosystem, a plan to give it all back. If the flywheel works, there may be no ceiling. Ansem isn't just a meme coin anymore. It's becoming one of the biggest social experiments crypto has ever seen.